Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be making a spiced vanilla custard to go into our creme brulee tarts. So I do have the tarts already pre-prepared. I will be doing this recipe in the future, but today we're just focusing on the custard. So let's get started. We're going to have 300 mils of cream, and we're going to weigh that using scales instead of cups. I just find it's sometimes more accurate than using cups. Into that, we are going to add about a teaspoon of vanilla. Then we're going to add about a quarter of a teaspoon of cinnamon. You can use cloves or another spice, allspice if you like. It depends what you prefer taste wise. I like cinnamon. So we're going to set that aside, and now we're going to combine our 40 grams of sugar and our 75 grams of egg yolks, and we're just going to give them a little bit of a whisk until pale and creamy. Now this is what it should look like. So a little bit paler, and it's nice and creamy now. You can use an electric mixer if you don't want to whisk it by hand, but it doesn't take too long at all. So I've just used a hand whisk. So now we can set this one aside, and we can bring our cream and vanilla and cinnamon, and we're going to bring it up to the simmer. We don't want to boil it, because then when you're adding it to your eggs, it could curdle them, because this is a hotter liquid. So we just want to bring it up just so you can see the tiny bubbles coming around the rim of the surface of the cream, and keep stirring it so it doesn't form a skin. Okay, so my cream has come to it's about 60 degrees that it will come to, and you'll notice it when obviously those little bubbles start to come around the sides. And I have my sugar and egg mixture, and this is my cream mixture in here, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to splash a little bit of my cream mixture in with my eggs to bring them to temperature. This is so we don't scramble the eggs all at once. And then once a little bit's been incorporated, make sure you're whisking quite continuously. Once a little bit's been added, we can add the whole thing back in the pot. I'm going to put it back onto the stove just until it starts to thicken. You don't want it to overboil, or it could split. Okay, so our custard is at about 40 degrees now, so it's slightly warm to the touch, but it's ready to go into our tarts. It's no longer steaming, so we're just going to fill them up just till it's just under the rim. I'm now going to pop it into the oven at 145 degrees for 25 to 30 minutes, or until you wiggle it a little bit and it's set in. So now that my tarts have come out of the oven, I've let them cool. Now you can leave them like this and put them in the fridge overnight, and then do your caramelized top when you're about to serve it, which will keep it crispy. I've got some caster sugar here, and I'm just going to sprinkle a thin layer over the top of both. Now that our tarts are covered with caster sugar, we're going to blowtorch them. If you don't have a blowtorch at home, you don't have to do this step, or you can do toffee shards if you like, which is just melting down some sugar, or you can just sprinkle it with icing sugar. There you go, they are your spiced vanilla creme brulee tarts. They are ready to be eaten. You'll hear that nice crack of toffee on top. And I hope to see you in my next video. Please like and subscribe.